A congratulatory phone call. This representative wants his client well informed on important matters. New to the majors, this player is offered schooling on the structure of his contract. The agent moves on from that topic. An unresolved player concern is revisited. A representative calls with big news for his client. He doesn't get the reaction he was hoping for. A recently acquired player meets with his new manager before his debut with his new team. The manager does what he can to make the player feel comfortable. A congratulatory phone call. This representative wants his client well informed on important matters. He'll have to try again another time. An unresolved player concern is revisited.
From the oldest park in baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. Get ready for Red Sox baseball next. Chris Bassett is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first two games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7-hole. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi.
Batting second, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Touche, sir. Now in the box, Carlos Correa, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Correa.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still no score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rafael Devers.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. One out, nobody on. High in the air out towards shallow right. Soler is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding in for Boston, Blake Swihart. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Two out, nobody on. Ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show. Leading off the inning, Whit Merrifield, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. In now is Adam Eaton.
Batting eighth, center fielder, Adam Eaton.
First pitch of the at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Bryant. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Settling in now, Arturo Rivera. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
First baseman, Arturo Rivera.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. White Sox on top, 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bogaerts has a little over 1,400 base knocks in his major league career. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Ground first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He's been pounding the zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
Correa.
As he'll take a look at the pitch, too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Frazier takes it in, and there's one away. Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
The next 0-2 is a fastball that misses.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Digging in to try it again, Blake Swihart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
The windup and the 0-1. Chopper foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 4-0. With Merrifield next to hit, he'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The 0-1 delivery. And this is fouled at the plate. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Center fielder number 7, Adam Eaton.
Into the box now, Adam Eaton. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Arturo Rivera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer that winds up foul. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Xander Bogaerts. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And it's 1-2.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now another 1-2. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Correa.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 7 perfect innings as he begins to close in now. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The White Sox lead it 5-0. Rafael Devers the next to bat. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. The ground to first. Freeman is up with it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Digging in once again, Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and two to the Red Sox catcher.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. With Merrifield next to hit, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. To third. And that's the first out. Ready once again, Adam Eaton. He went down on strikes last time up.
Adam Eaton.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Smith over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Riding in once again, Arturo Rivera. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. The 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. Anderson is there, makes the catch, and he's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you